مشاهدينا في حلقة جديدة من برنامج فاشن تايم. مجوهرات، اكسسوارات، فاشن والعديد من اللقاءات حتشوفوها معنا الليلة، ولكن قبل ما ندخل في التفاصيل أبغى أذكركم أنه تقدروا تتواصلوا معنا على كل أنواع السوشيال ميديا اللي باينة قدامكم. ويلا دحين ناخذ جولة سريعة عن عناويننا اليوم. في هذه الحلقة المميزة من فاشن تايم حتشوفوا معنا 3 إطلالات من موضة البرنس ضمن فقرة سارس بيكس، مجوهرات عملية مع المصممة الإماراتية سلامة خلفان، فالنتينو بريد موضة ربيع وصيف 2017، ترندز المكياج مع هدى قطان، ساعات عريقة ضمن مزاد كريستي، سوسيت وباورباف جيرلز في عرض أزياء للفتيات والأمهات، لقاء حصري مع المصممة العالمية ستيلا جين، حدث جمع بين الموضة والمتعة والسيرك، مبادرة لدعم محاربة مرضى السرطان من ريبيتو. البرنس هي موضة هذا الموسم، ولكن كثير من السيدات ما يتجرؤوا يلبسوا هذه الموضة، فأنا حساعدك تختاري 3 إطلالات أنيقة في موضة البرنس مع فقرة سارس بيكس. من أحلى ولكن أصعب الترندز اللي دائما بنشوفها على الرنواي هي البرنس، لأنه في برنس مرة حلوة وفي مرة بشعة، وكثير ناس تعتقد إنه البرنس هي أكثر للوك الكاجوال، ولكن اليوم حوريكي كيف ممكن تلبسي ترند البرنس بطريقة جدا أنيقة وفي 3 مناسبات مختلفة. شوفوا معايا. أول لوك هو لوك كاجوال للبنت العصرية والمواكبة للموضة، وهو الفستان الأزرق القصير بالأكمام الطويلة مع الطبعات المختلفة باللون الأزرق. خلينا الشعر سمبل ومرفوع وحطينا إكسسوارات بسيطة مثل الكلتش. اخترت معاه البوت العالي، ولكن ممكن تلبسيه مع فلاتس. تاني لوك هو لوك فورمال، وهو عبارة عن السوت المطبع وحطينا معاه قميص أبيض سادة عشان يكسر الطبعات. اخترت الكلتشة الحمراء والصندل بالكعب عالي. آخر لوك هو لوك سمارت كاجوال، وهو عبارة عن التنور الطويلة المطبعة مع التيشيرت الأسود. اخترت معاه إكسسوارات زي الهيلز الأسود والشنطة العودي. هذا اللوك يعتبر سمارت كاجوال وينفع للنهار والليل على حسب الإكسسوارات والكعب والشعر. المصممة الإماراتية سلامة خلفان الحائزة على جائزة إبداع في تصاميم المجوهرات تتفنن في تصميم مجوهرات تتعدد في طرق استخدامها، فخلينا نتعرف عليها وعلى تصاميمها.
بديت تقريبا قبل 2 اوفيشلي، بس بديت كشغل في الجوهرات قبلها فترة. السبب اني اخترت المجوهرات لاني من لما كنت صغيرة كنت احب وايد المجوهرات بشكل عام، كنت احب اشوفها على الوالدة، احب اشوفها على الحريم الكبار. كان عندي احساس بالتقدير الكبير لشكل الاحجار، لليونيك اسبكت فيهم، الوانهم، الديزاينز المختلفة، فشيء كان عندي من الصغر وكبرت معاه. الكولكشن هذه اسمها شنهان. اسم شنهان هو اسم أول مروحة اخترعت في التاريخ الصيني اللي هو قبل 3000 سنة في الشانغ داينستي. طبعاً أنا ما قلت لك إن كل كولكشن تاخذ تقريباً سنة of research، فهذه الكولكشن خدت سنة of research الكالتشر الصيني الآسيوي بشكل عام والصيني سبيسيفيك. فالشنهان هو اسم أول مروحة اللي كانوا يستخدمونها علشان تعمل ظل على الكارج، الهورس كارجز. فاستوحيت هذا الاسم من التاريخ، بس بعدها درست الأحجار والألوان اللي كانوا يستخدمونها في هذه الكالتشرز، وطلعت منها شيء يكون تراديشنال بس بنفس الوقت عملي. المجوهرات اللي أصممها أحب إنها تكون للمرأة العصرية. شو يعني للمرأة العصرية؟ المرأة العصرية معناتها إنها تشتغل، إنها تطبخ، إنها تسافر، إنها تكتب، إنها تتحرك. فالمجوهرات جداً مهم إن لما المرأة تلبسها ما تحس إنها هي لابسة شيء يعيق حركتها. الشيء الثاني الموديولر اسبكت أو الشيء اللي يتركب ويتفكك بالنسبة لي هو شيء عملي. يعني ممكن إن المرأة تقتني قطعة أو قطعتين، بس من هذيل تعمل 5 قطع أو 5 أو 6 لوكس على حسب. مثال على هالشيء عندنا إيرينجز، تلبس الإيرينج هذه ب5 مرات. الشيء اللي خلاني أعطي اهتمام خاص لهالموضوع إني لاحظت إن كثير من صديقاتي والناس اللي حوالي يطلعون الصبح وما يرجعون البيت غير المساء، فيكون عندهم شغل ويكون عندهم بيقضون حاجتهم للمنزل، أو بعدين بيكون عندهم عشاء سواء لعمل أو مع العائلة، شيء يكون سواريه. فحبيت إنه ممكن تبدأ بقطعة صغيرة في الصبح اللي تناسب النهار، بس تزيد عليها على مر الوقت للمساء، وبالمساء تكون لابسة شيء يكون سواريه ويناسبها يناسب الموقع والمكان اللي هي لابسة فيه. في ترند في كل شيء، بس الجولري فن مثل أي نوع من أنواع الآرت، لازم يكون يعكس شخصية الديزاينر، يعكس حالة الديزاينر، الحالة الإيموشن اللي يكون مار فيها والإنسبريشن. فلازم المجوهرات مثل أي نوع من أنواع الفن تعبر، يكون فيها مسج يوصل. بالنسبة لي الماستر بيس يكون شيء سبجكتيف على حسب اللي يلبسه. إذا هي مريحة، وبالنسبة لي الراحة مهمة، إذا هي جميلة وتبرز جمال المرأة اللي لابستنها، بالنسبة لي this is a masterpiece. نصيحتي لكل مرأة إنها تركز على نقطتين. النقطة الأولى إنها دائما تختار المجوهرات اللي تناسب شكل جسمها ولون السكن. والنقطة الثانية إنها دائما تختار أحسن نوع ألماس متداول عندها. تركز دائما 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 على كواليتي الألماس، لأن مهما مرت عليه السنين عمره ما راح يتغير.
فقراتنا لسه مستمرة بعد الفاصل. بعد الفاصل حتشوفوا معانا فالنتينو بريد موضة ربيع وصيف 2017، ترندز المكياج مع هدى قطان، ساعات عريقة ضمن مزاد كريستي. هلا فيكم من جديد. لموسم ربيع وصيف 2017 حتشوفوا موضة ضفاير الشعر، فحنوريكم اليوم كيف تحصلي على هذه الإطلالة المستوحاة من رانوي فالنتينو.
To achieve the spring-summer essential look, the Valentino braid, to start off, we want to be working with a natural texture of the hair. So applying a simple dry shampoo to the hair will add that slight softness to the hair, keeping and working with that natural texture of the hair. If you look back in trends for 2014, 15 and 16, it was all about that beautiful soft movement. Now looking forward to 2017, it's all about that Amazonian girl. It's all about the natural texture of the hair. So applying a texturizing dry shampoo will add that natural texture to the hair. Working with the parting, working with a central parting, but again, moving that forward to 2017, we're working with a natural parting. So not to keep that too sharp, okay? So work with your natural parting in the front. The two braids I'll be working through the sides will be a cornrow braid. Now to achieve this, what we will be doing is taking your simple 3-section braid, but instead of doing your classic French braid, to achieve a cornrow, we will be wrapping the hair underneath. Once that braid has been completed, we'll be joining the two braids from both sides into one thicker braid around the nape area of the back. Working this low, keeping with the 2017 seasonal looks of low chignons, low ponytails, working that lower braid, working down towards the back. Now looking at Alexander McQueen's 2016 autumn-winter collection, we're moving that forward with the Valentino braid, and we're working with the embellishment of this beautiful ribbon. I'll be working that ribbon once the braid's been complete around to add that little bit more of an eccentric detail into the hair. Detail is something that's very, very fashionable at the moment. You see it in Harper's, you see it in Vogue and all of the major catwalks. Detailing is so key. Working with that soft detail of the hair, but also with your embellishments. Let's start. So what we've done here is we've worked the cornrow braid coming down on both sides, working towards the nape area. Once you're at the nape area, I'll be joining these both into one single braid to work down through the back here. to add a beautiful ethereal spring-summer 17 feel to your hair, just take down a couple of pieces around the face here, and using your GHD Platinum styler, rotate your barrel and pull it down just to achieve that very, very soft summer vibe to the look. And there we have our Blowout and Go and GHD Spring Summer 2017 Valentino braid.
عن آخر صيحات الميك اب وتجربتها مع مجلة هاربر بازار، شوفوا اللقاء الحصري مع خبيرة المكياج هدى قطاع.
I basically have always loved beauty ever since I was very young. I was 9 years old when I first started just kind of playing with beauty products, and I did very simple things. I started with like DIYs, putting lemons on my knees to lighten them up, and I started doing my eyebrows. So I was very, very young. And as I got older, I started to play a little bit more with makeup, and mascara was like my thing when I was younger, and I started to get more and more into it. And then after I left university, I was originally working in financial recruitment and then ended up leaving to get into makeup, which was like my passion. So it was kind of a build-up. Since I was 9, it kind of became stronger and stronger. And I feel like it was something that was very natural. So I immediately was very good at it. So I would do eyebrows for my sister's friends who were 10 years older than me. I was 14, they were 24, and I was doing their eyebrows. So it was just like a very natural fit for me. I felt like it's something I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, there's definitely a hunger from myself, a passion to like know what's going on. So I'm constantly just Googling and following. I Tumblr a lot, and I'm always on Pinterest. I'm always looking to see what's out there, new products. But there is pressure to look good. But I definitely feel that you kind of got to embrace who you are naturally as well. So you go out without makeup, and sometimes people are like, is that her? I don't know, is that really her? And you just kind of embrace it. I'm very excited to be on the cover of Harper's, you know, we were just talking about this not too long ago. We were asked a lot to do this like sans makeup look before with other magazines, and we were always like a little iffy, so I was so excited to do it with Harper's. I think that's probably the only publication we were excited to do it with. So yeah, I'm really excited to be on the cover. It's a very telling interview. We kind of really opened up, so yeah, I hope everyone liked what we talked about. The most common questions I feel I always get are about skincare. Always about acne scars, how do you fight acne, dark circles, wrinkles. Skin is a huge issue, and I think when people don't feel like their skin looks good, they almost don't feel as confident. So I feel like skin is like the #1 issue I always get. If I post something on my Snapchat about, you know, acne scars, thousands and thousands and thousands of screenshots, you know, so it's, you know, tens of thousands of screenshots. So people really want to see, you know, what goes on with skin. I feel like that's like the main issue people tend to have, because makeup, you can do a lot with makeup, but when you take your makeup off, you still want to feel beautiful. And so I feel, you know, everybody wants to go for a natural look sometimes, and it becomes very hard to achieve when your skin isn't in place. So that's always a huge issue. I definitely think one of the biggest trends, of course, is glow. It's not a secret. Everybody loves glowy skin. I also think that eyeliner, going without eyeliner is a big trend. So I think no eyeliner is a really beautiful trend, especially on a daily basis. Of course, if you're doing something with camera, you want your liner to show a little bit more. I'm on stage today, so I want my liner to show. But technically, I definitely think that a sans liner is definitely like the new trend. I think skipping the liner altogether is a great trend. I think it's a little cliche, but when I don't have makeup on and I want to feel pretty or attractive, I really think smiling is the best thing you can do, because I feel people want to come to you when you're smiling. It's very attractive when you smile. It's attractive. When you're smiling, people want to come towards you. So I personally think, I don't know, just being a happy person and smiling is my favorite beauty tip to give.
146 ساعة راقية ذات تاريخ عريق كانت موجودة في مزاد كريستيز دبي، وبعضها كانت تعود ملكيتها لمشاهير حوالين العالم. فخلينا نشوف جمال هذه الساعات ودقة صناعتها.
Have in this selection of 150 watches a bit of everything. Why? Because our collectors from Middle East, India and Africa have all kinds of tastes. We have the pocket watch collectors, we have the contemporary and modern watches, people looking for a watch to wear such as a sport watch. Here you have a large selection in particular of Royal Oaks, Audemars Piguet, and then people looking for very niche and specific watches. Here you have two fields. You have the independent watchmakers, who are the top of the modern design and intricacies and different time display, and you have the vintage lovers. In the back of the room, you will also see an auction dedicated to an icon, and the icon we are celebrating this year at Christie's is the Patek Philippe Nautilus. This is the 40th anniversary of Nautilus, and we have selected 40 watches which will be sold for this celebration. Today, the market of auction, second-hand watches and vintage watches has a couple of leaders, not only for this year, the last 5 years, but I would say the last decades in plural. Patek Philippe and Rolex are the leaders of the second-hand market, of the auctioning market, followed by Vacheron Constantin and followed by Cartier. The reason for that is due to the constant production of these maisons, of having an uninterrupted production. Investing in watches is hand in hand with appreciation of watches and collecting watches. One doesn't have to invest in watches. Here we are welcoming people who appreciate watches, who love watches, and who are looking at watches as sometimes an investment, sometimes a piece that they cherish and that they appreciate for various reasons. It can be design, it can be a way of being different by handling or wearing a piece that has a bit of history or a bit of technical intricacies. If you want to invest in watches, you better know the market, and you need to buy below market price. Now, what is market price? The market price is what the second-hand market is willing to give to a watch, and the second-hand market is either an auction houses, because we are not the only maison selling second-hand watches. So you have to know and compare the prices in the other auction houses. On the one hand, you need to know what the second-hand market is offering, and here you need to get close to the watch community, the watch collectors, and sometimes the traders. the Middle Eastern market is a very plural market where you have a very strong ladies offering appreciation of luxury item, whether it is jewelry brands offering watches or watchmakers dedicating their offer to ladies. Gents are as well very well educated on the modern timepiece.
فاصل قصير وراجعين، خليكم معنا.
بعد الفاصل في فاشن تايم، سوسات وباور باف جيرلز في عرض ازياء للفتيات والامهات. لقاء حصري مع المصممة العالمية ستيلا جين.
هلا فيكم من جديد. عرض ازياء مستوحى من برنامج The Powerpuff Girls اللي رشح لجائزة ايمي، هذا اللي اختارته بوتيك سوسات لعرض مجموعة جديدة للأمهات والبنات.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up.
الكولكشن اليوم كانت كولابوريشن بين سوسات محل الأولاد كونسبت ستور سوسات والكارتون نتورك باور باف جيرلز. اخترعنا كولكشن اللي هي بسبيريت تبع ثلاث بنات اللي هن الباور باف جيرلز، وهي هي الكولكشن بينك وايت سترايب بلو. اتس فيري فريش للأم وبنتها وللتين ايجرز. It was a very trendy but at the same time very nice commercial collection.
You saw what I can see. You'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe.
استعملنا دنم، استعملنا اورغانزا، استعملنا كوتنز. بس الشيء السبيشال عنا الكولكشن انه كل الباتش ورك وكل التريمز كلياتهم سبيشالي ميد فور ذا باور باف جيرل، لانه اذا بتشوفي كانوا السيلواتس كان الوجوه تبع الباور باف جيرلز، وهذا كلياته عملناه ديزاين ان هاوس عنا ب ميد باي سوس. نحن عنا اور اون كولكشن ان ستورز، سو ان كولابوريشن عملنا كل هدول specifically for this occasion.
Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't.
هلا المامي انمي كثير كبيره وشفناها عند اللي صعب على الرنوي. بنشوفها بكثير ماركات هلا عم بيعملوا، خاصه بدبي وين الاميات بيحبوا يلبسوا داي دريسز وبيكونوا بناتهم معهم لابسين نفس الداي دريس او نفس الفابريك، وهذا اللي جربنا نعمله حتى لو ما بدها تلبس مثل امها، بس الفابريك مثل امها والحركه اللي فيه مثل امها. So it was a very nice trendy take on the whatever is on trend now.
My world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know you're beautiful. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed.
My idol وماي inspiration ومن وين انا بستوحي كل تصاميمي وروح الفرحه اللي فيهم هن بنات اثنين. عندي بنات توم عليا ورجاء، وهن they inspire me every day. their sense of fun حبهم للحياه، كل شيء الاولاد يعني اللي حلو انه الواحد يخلي احساس الولد صغير بقلبه، وهيدي هي التياب اللي بخترعها. بحب كثير انه تكون فيها that kind of مش innocence بس that sort of playfulness. So it's nice, it's funky, it's trendy, but at the same time كثير fun.
You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
حوار حصري مع المصممة العالمية ستيلا جين اللي كلمتنا عن بدايتها وأسلوبها ونصائحها لكل سيدة. لنتابع.
think that I've been very lucky. At the beginning, I made my application for the context USA Next, which is the Vogue Italia context for the new talents. It's true that on one side I've been rejected twice, but when they gave me the chance to present, to show my collection the third time, and I've been one of the finalists of the context, from that moment they have been really supportive. All the fashion system in Italy have been really supportive. Mrs. Sozzani, for instance, the editor of Vogue Italia, Mr. Armani, and they show how the big giant of the fashion in Italy build a bridge between the history and the new talents in fashion. I think one of the big thing that I learned is what Mr. Armani said to me. It's to keep my DNA strength and not to follow the mainstream. The latest collection, I have two inspirations. The last spring-summer collection, one is the game of soccer that I've learned from my son, who is now 12. He plays everywhere. When we go everywhere in the world, the first thing that as soon as we arrive, he started playing. So it showed me, it gave me a great example of how easy it's communicate if you do it with the heart, if you do it in a simple way. And the other inspiration is the Myanmar with the Nobel Prize Aung San Suu Kyi, which is a great example of leadership, of resistance, and of strength.
We had arrived at high tide, there we made it out alive.
I think it's really interesting, even because I see those fashion designers here, those girls with showing their collection. In their collection, you can clearly see their tradition and their roots, where they come from, and you see that they are really proud to show the world that. And it's a bit what I do too now, to underline and to push on the diversity concept, which is not to follow the mainstream. Now, the big advice that he gives me, and I keep follow it, and I see those girls work on it very well.
I guess sometimes it's hard to see the signs. Got no regrets, so look ahead.
I think it's a familiar heritage since I wear many striped shirt, which represent my father's side. My father is Italian, and batik print inspiration dress, which is the reference of the black roots of Haiti, which is my mother island. Haiti is the first black republic in the world, and it's really proud of their blackness. So I put together my mother and my father, and I'm the result of it.
Standing out from the crowd. Time to stop breaking all barriers down.
فاصل قصير وراجعين لمتابعة فقرات فاشن تايم.
بعد الفاصل حتشوفوا معانا حدث جمع بين الموضة والمتعة والسيرك، مبادرة لدعم محاربة مرضى السرطان من ريبيتو.
هلا فيكم من جديد. عرض لسيرك دو سوليه وعرض أزياء بالتعاون مع فوغ بامبيني في حدث جمع بين الأطفال والأمهات. لنتابع.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know?
Hi Miral, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. We're so excited for the grand opening of Level Kids. I think everyone was waiting for this night. And so tell me, what's so special and what are you preparing for the kids?
We're having a fantastic evening ahead. We've got a fashion show with Vogue Bambini, followed by a performance of Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil, this is the first performance they've ever done within a children's retail environment. And Vogue Bambini is the first fashion show they've done in the Middle East. So 2 fantastic collaborations in line with Level Kids' values of uniqueness and something really iconic. And it's a fantastic way to launch our great opening.
Come on, let your colors burst, make them go, You're gonna leave them all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will blow.
Well, I know Level Kids by heart now, but for all the mothers that don't know it, what do you present for them?
Well, Level Kids is a full 360 luxury retail experience. From its imaginative retail design to the vastness of the brands that we offer. We have over 200 brands ranging from renowned international designer brands to new and upcoming local designers, multiple collaborations, to the amazing tailored services we have. We have a VIC room, stylist, in-house tailor. We've got baby concierge, hamper service, a photo studio, a play area, spa, and 2 F&Bs.
Well, I'm super excited for the show, so I'm sure that the kids are even more excited. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, 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 and now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go,
علامة روبيتو أرادت أن تدعم محاربات مرضى السرطان على طريقتها، فأقامت مبادرة جمعت فيها السيدات الناجيات. خلينا نشوف كيف كانت الأجواء.
the heart is stronger than you think, like it could go through anything. Even when you think you can't, it finds a way.
نحن هيدي السنة عم نشتغل كنا we're focusing أكتر على breast cancer survivor لشهر أكتوبر. البلان كانت اجتمعنا معهم بباريس لريبيتو و we decided to create a special edition لباليرينا كرمال هيدا الشهر بس وكرمال breast cancer survivor to support them and for them إنه تنكون نحن معهم all the way.
Keeps thinking you've had enough, but the heart keeps telling you don't give up. Who are we to be questioning, wondering what is what? Don't give up.
الباليرينا is a very light pink. We chose the color with a small pin عليها just to make it special, to make it different than any other ballerina. And at the same time كمان حاطين عليها الستامب تبع breast cancer survivor.
Gotta find a
we're gonna receive different breast cancer survivors عنا بالإيفنت نح نهديهم إياها كمان لأنهم it's just a nice gesture to tell them إنه we're there for them and we care for them.
لهنا نكون وصلنا لنهاية حلقتنا لليوم. لا تنسوا تتواصلوا معنا على كل أنواع السوشيال ميديا، ونشوفكم الأسبوع الجاي في حلقة جديدة وفقرة جدا مميزة تهم الرجل اللي حنتكلم فيها عن البشرة والعطور بالتعاون مع وجوه. نشوفكم الأسبوع الجاي، مع السلامة.